I called this story Booze, Blues, and All That Jazz. It was several years ago. I was attending the International Montreux Jazz Fest. It was a Saturday night, about 1 a.m., and things were hopping. My friend and I had gone inside a building to look at all the beautiful displays. We were at this one stand, admiring all this hand-painted jewelry, when this really drunk guy staggers over to the table. He grabs a bunch of jewelry and says, "How much for these?" He completely ruined the display. I can't tell you how strong my visceral reaction was. I just wanted to take him, throw him to the ground, and lecture him for being disrespectful and not being able to handle his alcohol. Now, I knew that fantasy was probably going to end badly for one or the two of us at least. So I decided the best thing I could do was physically remove myself from his vicinity. I was doing such a good job distracting myself by looking at all of the jewelry that I suddenly found myself standing next to his girlfriend. Now, this is the part that most amazed me. Without any thought of preparation, I looked at her, and in my very best French, I said with his calm tone in my voice, "Do you think you could ask him to stop doing that? It's kind of disrespectful to the artist." She looks at me. She looks at her boyfriend. She says, "Honey, she wants to tell you something." I thought, oh, great. And before I knew it, I was standing face to chest with this guy. So I said the same thing to him with the same calm tone in my voice. "Do you think you could stop doing that? It's kind of disrespectful to the artist." He looked at me and he says, "All I want to do is get my ear pierced." And I'm thinking, what does that have to do with anything? And I realized I was just about to go off on the wrong path. I stopped myself, brought myself back into partner, and acted like he hadn't said anything. And I repeated myself, same tone of voice. I said, "Do you think you could stop doing that? It's kind of disrespectful to the artist." I call this the broken record approach. You just repeat yourself the same way calmly. The next thing I knew, he and his girlfriend stumbled away. Now for me, there are two lessons in this experience. One, this stuff works on drunk people. I found that extraordinary. The second lesson was that even though internally I was incredibly angry, I was able to override my instinctual reaction and choose a kind, respectful response. And I got this amazing result. When I thought about it later, I realized that I was only able to do that because I've been practicing these skills over and over and over and over in short encounters so that I could handle myself under pressure. In a way, what I've done is I've upgraded my hard drive. I've called it going to the partner gym. So my invitation to you is to practice these behaviors in short encounters, low-stress situations, until they become your new way of being. The result? You are going to get more of what you want more often with less hassle. That's my tip for today. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to visit my website or check out my YouTube channel or my book, The Ego Tango, for more tips on becoming a more powerful communicator. Thanks for tuning in and happy partnering.